Good morning, student. Today we will learn about a practical SYBSc practical semester 2nd. Let us see. This is the first practical, and the aim of practical is study of epidermal tissue system. Here, the principle of this practical is tissue. We know that the tissue in plants, they are verified in nature and functions. These are aggregated into tissue system on the basis of topographic continuity or physiological similarity or both. This is about the principle of this practical. We know that the tissue system, all the tissue of a plant which performs same general function regardless of the position or continuity in the body, may be considered to form together what is called as a tissue system. On the basis of topography of tissue, there are three main tissue systems in plants. First one is the epidermal tissue system, second one is the ground tissue system, and third one is the vascular tissue system. Let us see one by one. Epidermis. Epidermis is the outermost layer which form a protective cover on differential organ like the stem, leaves, flower and fruit. Of this, leaf epidermis is functionally very important because it bears two important structures, and that having the stomata and trichomes. Epidermis of root is termed as the epiblema. Okay, that is the epidermis, but it is when it is present in the root, it is known as the epiblema. When we take a section of leaf, stem or root, the outermost layer is known as the epidermis. Here, stomata are concerned with the gaseous exchange on which depend photosynthesis and respiration, and the two principal metabolic processes of the plants. That stomata are mainly present in the leaf, or so in some cases on the green stem also the stomata is present, and the main function of that stomata is gaseous exchange. Stomata also allows the transpiration, which result in loss of excess of water absorbed from the soil. Next part is the trichomes. First epidermis, stomata, and third one is the trichomes. Trichomes are epidermal appendages. They are on the epidermis, but somewhat appendages are present on that epidermis, and that appendages is known as the trichomes. These include glandular and non-glandular hairs, scales, papillae, and the absorbing hair of root. Trichomes form a covering on the plant part, and these insulate the plant from temperature change in the external environment. Trichomes also help to reduce the rate of transpiration. This is about the introduction of this practical. Let us see one by one the different epidermal tissues, in which first one is the single layer epidermis. Study of epidermis. There are the different type of epidermis. First one is the single layer epidermis. For example, maize leaf. When we take a maize leaf and take a transverse section of maize leaf and stain with dilute safranin and wash it and see in the microscope thoroughly with the water and mount in the 10% glycerin and observe under the microscope. This is the procedure. Take a maize leaf, cut, transverse section take, and that transverse section stain with safranin, wash it and mount in the glycerin and observe in the microscope. Observation. Observe the upper. Let us see in this diagram. Epidermis, the outermost layer. Okay, dark colored cell, compactly arranged and dark color cell at the outermost side, that is known as the single layered epidermis. That is the epidermis. And observe the upper or lower epidermis of leaf, which is made up of single layer of the cell. That is the single layer epidermis. Second one is the multi-layer. Let us see in this diagram. The upper epidermis, 2 to 3 layered epidermis is there, and that is found in the nerium leaf. Let us see here the example, nerium leaf, and in nerium leaf the multi-layered epidermis is there. For that purpose, what is the procedure? take a transverse section of nerium leaf, stain with dilute safranin and wash it. I also send a video of how take a section of leaf, stem or leaves. That video is also is on your Google Classroom with this presentation. So watch that video also for taking a transverse section. Let us see here transverse section of nerium leaf, stain with dilute safranin, wash thoroughly with water and mount in the 10% glycerin and observe under the microscope. What is the we observe? Observe the upper and lower epidermis of leaf, which is made up of many layer of cell. Let us see in this diagram. Multi-layered epidermis is present here. Next one is the study of stomata. It is also the epidermal tissue system. First one is the epidermis, single layer, multi-layer. Second one is the stomata. Stomata is also present in between the epidermal layer. So it is the part of epidermal tissue system. Tear the leaf suddenly and with force from lower epidermis upwards so as to remove peeling of lower epidermis. Stain with dilute safranin. Wash thoroughly and thoroughly. Here in the first sentence, that is not tear, it is the peel the leaf suddenly and with the force from lower epidermis upward so as to removing peeling of lower epidermis and stain with dilute safranin. Wash thoroughly with the water, mount in 10% glycerin and observe under the microscope. That is the procedure. And the stomata are present in epidermis of leaf. Typical stomata apparatus consists of the guard cell and surrounding subsidiary or accessory cell. The subsidiary cell are epidermal cell associated with the guard cell, and these are morphologically distinct from the other epidermal cell. That stomata, it is the minute pore which is present in between the epidermis. That stomata are of two types. They are also present in dicot and monocot, and there are the two type of that stomata. First one is the typical dicot stomata. For example, sunflower leaf. The wall of guard cell are unevenly thickened. The outer convex surface is thin and elastic, with the inner concave surface is thick and non-elastic. Each guard cell has prominent nucleus. Chloroplasts are discoid and are arranged centrifugally. The guard cell are kidney shaped, and the main structure of the dicot stomata, that is the guard cell, that is the kidney shaped guard cell, are present in dicot stomata, and subsidiary cell are not distinct, and epidermal cells surrounding the stomata irregularly. These are some characteristics when we take a section of sunflower leaf, transverse section of sunflower leaf, and or when we take a in between the epidermal cell, we see the stomata, and it is a kidney shaped stomata. Let us see here stomata structure of dicot. In dicot, it is a kidney shape, and in the another diagram, stomatal structure of monocot, it is dumbbell shape. That is the main difference between the dicot stomata and monocot stomata. In dicot stomata, the guard cell is kidney shape, and in the monocot stomata, the guard cell is dumbbell shape. That is only the difference between the dicot and monocot stomata. Here, the typical monocot stomata, it is found in the maize leaf. The guard cell are dumbbell shaped. A pair of subsidiary cell is present with their common wall at right angle to the long axis of guard cell. This is about the stomata. Next one is the study of trichomes, epidermal outgrowths. It is also known as the epidermal outgrowths. Scrape the surface of the stem or leaf. Scrape it and leaf with the blade on the glass slide and stain with the dilute safranin. Mount in the 10% glycerin and observe trichome under the microscope as follows. Okay, only the surface of the stem or leaf, they are scrapped. Okay, take that part on the slide, stain with it with the dilute safranin and mount in the 10% glycerin and observe the under the microscope. There are unicellular trichomes and multicellular trichomes. Unicellular trichomes are found in tomato stem, and these are made up of a single cell only. And multicellular trichomes, they are made up from the multiple cell. Example, Tridax leaf and stem. These are made up of the L1P of many cell, and the stalk is embedded in the epidermis while other cell project out. In this way, these are the two types. Unicellular, that means they are made up from the only one cell, and multicellular, they are made up from the many cells. Next one is the stellate hairs. They are mostly found on the hibiscus stem. We know that when we see the stem of the hibiscus, on the hibiscus stem, small hairs, stellate hair are present. And here it consists of the radiating arm arising from a single cell, and the trichome is multicellular. Okay, it is a hair-like structure and arise from single cell. And glandular hair, it is mostly found in the Jatropha stem and leaf of Drosera. So it consists of a stalk with club-shaped glandular tip with many, maybe the unicellular or multicellular, and it secrete the enzyme resin or the mucilage also. Okay, in this way, these are the structure of epidermal tissue system. In the first diagram, it is found the guard cell. Okay, it is the stomata are there, and that stomata is the dicot stomata because it is the kidney shape. In the second diagram, unicellular hair. Okay, these are the made up from only one cell. Let us see here, only one cell structure is there, that is the unicellular hair. Second is the multicellular, it is made up from the multiple cells. Okay, branch multiple cellular hair. In some cases, in some plant, there are the branch multicellular hairs are also present. And last one is the rhizodermal cell type, that is the, let us see here, mostly short trichoblast cell is present there, and that cell is in between the long cell are present here, and this is also the part of epidermal tissue system. In this way, this is about the different epidermal tissue system. I hope you are understand this. Thank you very much.